Hey there guys, and thank you for choosing to watch the third episode of my Need for Speed Most Wanted Black Edition walkthrough. I'm going to first start off by doing a challenge series event, where I'm given a pre-tuned car and I have to either win a race or complete a time trial. They'll gradually become harder as we complete more of them.
Toll booth racing is our way of proving your actual run times. Let's just say not everyone in the blacklist can be trusted. All you have to do is snag a ticket from one end and race to the other. You have a limited amount of time to get from one toll booth to the next, so keep an eye on your timer.
Right, so I've been given this Volkswagen Golf, and I have to complete this time trial within the given time. There are a couple of checkpoints throughout the time trial as well, and if you reach them early, you can gain seconds, which will give me more time overall to finish. Tricky corner coming up now, so I have to be careful, and brake quite a lot.
Be advised, we have a report of a vehicle moving at a high rate of speed southbound on Highway 99. Units to clear and head up.
Any more details on that?
Suspect is in a red Volkswagen.
I can take that. Are you going to generate a file on this? Disregard that. I got details on my screen.
Hello, officer.
I got that reported party on view. Code 3 chase. The driver spotted me.
Of course he has, you were in the middle of the road.
We're currently southbound on Highway 99.
Calling in 1085 here. This one's not coming in easy. There he is. I got him.
Even with this pre-tuned car, and it's quite a fast sports car, they're keeping up pretty well.
He's pulling away. We're going to maintain visual.
25-second bonus, I'm not going to need that. Brake a bit down around this bridge. Wow! I was going 125 and he still overtook me within a half second.
Yeah, he's pulled away, trying to catch up here.
The good thing about the challenge series is that you don't have to then get away from the police after the race. It just ends as soon as you finish. Okay, now that's done, I can go back to the career mode and do the first race, which is one of the requirements to access the number 15 on the blacklist. I haven't upgraded my car at all, and I won't need to, even when racing against Sunny. I managed to get a perfect start again, and that's just out of habit. It's really not necessary to win any of the races. There are shortcuts through these bends, but I'm sticking to the main roads because I want to use the Cobalt SS's top speed as an advantage. There's a car in the distance there, so just in case it turns right, I'm going to stay on the left to avoid any crashes. And you'll also notice that I try to drive on the correct side of the road as much as possible, because this makes traffic on the road easier to dodge since they're driving away from me, giving me more reaction time. And in blind bends like this one coming up, I can avoid any possible crash if a car was coming the other way. Once again, I'm using my top speed as an advantage by sticking to the main road. So this race hasn't been difficult, but as you can see the other cars aren't too far behind, and that's why I still pay attention at the end of a race so I don't crash, and potentially lose the race. And there we have a perfect example of why I keep on the right side of the road. Okay, so here we have a text from Rog. Get to the top of the blacklist and take Razor down. The blacklist is reached from your safe house and your in-game engage system. It keeps track of your progress and what's needed to challenge a rival. How? Races. Enter by driving to the flag icons on the map and use the engage system, or bring up the blacklist, enter the races page and select a race. Either way you're good to go. Milestones. Each blacklist rival will make you prove you can handle the heat before they race you. View the milestones by bringing up the blacklist and entering the milestones page. Bounty. Your bounty level indicates how wanted you are by the police, and affects your notoriety with blacklist members. It increases by completing milestones for every second you are in a pursuit. Higher heat levels increase it more quickly, and if you happen to immobilize any police vehicles during a pursuit, your bounty only increases if you get away from the police. You can start a pursuit by accessing the bounty page on the blacklist. Right, so I'm going to go back to the safe house, because it's a lot quicker to get to the next race through there than to find it on the map and drive to it. I'm going to save first though, because it's always a sensible thing to do, especially when you're doing a walkthrough. Let's start the second race of 3. This is a sprint race, which is a lot shorter than a normal lap race, which also makes it a bit less forgiving when you make mistakes, since you can't just overtake on the next lap. I like the look of that car on the right of mine. First thing is to try and squeeze through the middle. I'm going to take a little shortcut here, which lets me keep my speed up since I'm not going through all the turns of the main road.
Rosewood District. 911 callers are reporting multiple vehicles racing. Suspects were last seen northbound past Heritage Heights. Units in the area to head up.
You got anything else on that call? I'm nearby, I'll take the call for you.
I'm just now behind that reported driver. Yeah, this guy's running. We got a chase here. We're headed westbound through the stadium interchange.
Suspect attempted to run me off the road.
Suspect attempted to get past you and win the race.
I need cover on this guy.
Roger that, Delta 18. Units have detailed and are en route.
This place gives this car a lot of trouble since it has good top speed but slow acceleration. And really what you need through these tight bends is a car with quick acceleration.
Disregard my last, I got a visual.
Because the police have shown up during this race, I'm going to have to get away from them after this as well. But hopefully, I might be able to complete some of the milestones needed to get to the 15th on the blacklist. So, I've just made my way onto the motorway. and hopefully I'll be able to get over 2 minutes of pursuit time. And another requirement is to get away from them within 4 minutes.
Detailing units now.
And also hit 2 separate police cars.
This is escalating quickly. Can I get a roadblock started, dispatch?
The reason I went onto the motorway in the first place is because it makes it more difficult to for the police to lose you, and therefore I can sort of get the minutes rolling. Then as soon as I've completed the milestones, I can go into other roads and then try to lose them.
Keep this guy in sight. I might have lost him. Stand by.
It's obvious it would be a lot harder to dodge the traffic here if it was driving towards me, which is why I'm sticking on the right side of the road. At the bottom there's a backup timer there which is counting down to the moment where backup will arrive to the scene. But I'll try to get away before then.
Yeah, we lost visual. Hold on. Yeah, cancel that. We got him. I got him.
Oh no, he's gone down the wrong way. I hope I don't lose him.
I lost him. Let's canvass the area. 1083, letters nearby.
I've lost him. I mean, hopefully he'll come down here, but... Oh well, at least I've got one of the milestones. Getting away under 4 minutes. Okay, here's a message from Mia. The Rockport police are always looking for street racers. Here's some advice. Distance. To escape, get some distance between you and the police. Until you're out of their sight, you can't get away. Take a route where you can make some quick moves and use traffic to your advantage to lose the police. Don't assume you can outrun them on the highways. Hiding. Once you're out of sight, the police will be looking for you. Find a hiding spot or watch your radar and stay away from the police for a while. Hiding spots appear as blue circles on your minimap. Pursuit breakers. If the police are hot on your tail, look for the pursuit breakers that can quickly lose the police. Pursuit breakers appear as triangles on your minimap. Backup. Whenever the cops following you are getting low on numbers, they'll call for backup. Make sure you're out of sight before the backup arrives or you'll have more police to deal with. You can see the backup timer on the pursuit bar. So I'm just going to jump to the safe house and then save, as usual, after every race. Makes it a lot easier on me. And then I'm going to check which milestones I still have left to do. So I got the milestone to evade the police in under 4 minutes, and I can do the other ones individually later, once I finish the races. Now I'm going to do the last race of the 3, but it's going to have to be in the next episode, so thank you for watching the whole video, and see you soon.